Right now, the future of a Madison landmark. The Common Council now faces a decision of preserving the building or making way for new housing.
Also, school leaders taking action after an investigation into student conduct at a high school basketball game. The new rules for fans.
And clear skies overnight allowed our temperatures to drop well below what we should be this time of year. I'll time out when we'll see warmer temperatures as well as when the next rain chance will come.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning on a Tuesday morning. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Greg Barnhart in with your first warn forecast. You've tuned in on a special day because coming up later this hour, we're going to have the annual News 3 Now pie eating contest.
That's right.
In honor of Pie Day. Here's a live look. I don't think they know they're on camera. Look at Josh there taking a picture for social media. Isn't that nice? Hey, Joshy.
Hi, Josh.
Look at that spread.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Always got to have the social media moment.
Love that.
Spriter of ours.
Love that. They've got dessert, beer, and pie.
Wow.
What more could you want on a Tuesday morning?
Warmer temps would be nice, but unfortunately, that's we got the cold temps right now.
It's freezing out there.
Waking out. Yeah, it actually is freezing out there, especially if you go to Black River Falls right now, -12 up there. So definitely more like February or January conditions with these temperatures. The good news, just this one day of real cold temps, and then we'll start to see some improvement. There's a little bit of a wind chill out there, just with some winds, especially 13 degrees, a little bit of improvement in Madison, but up to the north, there's still almost teens below zero, with just that light north wind, but still, it's creating some cold temperatures. Not much improvement in the temperatures today. We'll be struggling to get to freezing, about 10 degrees below where we should be, but plenty of sunshine today, so we'll still be able to melt some of that snow on pavements. This is with higher sun angle. But if you look at temperatures throughout the afternoon, we're going to see temperatures climb up to about 15 by 9 a.m., and then in the afternoon, 22 degrees. We should get closer to freezing once again, about 3 to 4 in the afternoon. Notice the winds, too. Calm conditions. So overall, cloudy, cold conditions, but calm conditions with plenty of sun. Look out to the west. There's your temperature improvement out to the west. That's actually going to come our way here very soon, and that's the good news. And like I said, what will come up next is we'll kind of time out when we'll see those warmer temperatures. The winds are going to pick up in the meantime, and then we do have rain returning because we have a storm coming. I'll break all that down here a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds good, Greg. Thank you. Members of the Madison community, they are making one last-ditch effort to save an old building on Sherman Avenue. The filing house here. Earlier this year, the city council voted not to make it a historical landmark. That decision set this whole thing up, officially opened up the door for redevelopment of this site. A new housing proposal has neighborhood residents up in arms. After nearly 4 hours, members of the Madison Planning Commission unanimously voted to approve the demolition of the filing house and the development of new apartments and townhomes. That new development would include 331 apartments and townhome units spread across several buildings, many of them with underground parking. Neighbors, well, they argue the complex will simply be too large for the area. In November, Madison's Landmarks Commission decided the building does have some historical value given that it hosted President Truman back in 1950. But in February, the Common Council rejected that.
The historical discussion has come and passed, and Common Council has made their opinions clear. The building is not architecturally significant, and its history is not better than housing for people.
These are the people who have maintained this area as far back as the 1930s to the present, paid significant property taxes for the privilege of living on Lake Mendota with a degree of privacy, living in a single-family residence. These are the people who are now being asked to be confronted with a structure that has absolutely no compatibility with the existing neighborhood on Sherman Avenue.
The filing house, currently home to Care Wisconsin, a nonprofit that connects people with disabilities to local services. The Plan Commission's recommendation now goes to the full City Council for final approval.
The Beloit School District is updating its safety policies and procedures after alleged racist behavior from fans of the Muskego team during a boys basketball game earlier this year.
In a letter sent to families, the superintendent of Beloit Schools said that the Purple Knight community cannot determine how another community will handle a greater conversation about dismantling racism, but he says that he will not allow his students to drive out hate with hate.
Now, this all happened in a game earlier this month between Beloit Memorial and Muskego High School. Students reportedly traced offensive images in dust on top of gym lockers, and Beloit Memorial's athletic director emailed his counterpart about unsportsmanlike phrases allegedly chanted in the stands. There also appeared to be a costume theme that some Muskego students were partaking in. In a letter to district families, Dr. Willie Garrison says new policies and procedures are in place should something like this happen again. This includes a zero tolerance policy for poor sportsmanship and a promise to take immediate action to keep students safe. Also, if unsportsmanlike behavior occurs, coaches can now call a timeout and speak to referees about any sort of a penalty for spectator behavior. The host athletic director should also remind fans about behavior that is expected at these games. If troubling behavior continues, Beloit will take its players back to the locker room and pack up and leave. Muskego Norway School is acknowledging this incident in a Facebook post, saying it was deeply saddened and disappointed with the information shared about the original incident. They held a school board meeting Monday night where protesters gathered, but no public comment was heard about the incident. The Muskego Police Department is now conducting an investigation into the incident with the school.
6:05 now. The tree at the center of a dispute near the village of Brooklyn, near their only polling location, it led to the arrest of a 75-year-old last month. You may remember this story. That tree is once again at the center of discussion. Officials hope it's for the last time, though. Monday night, the village board voted to leave the tree on the 100 block of Hotel Street to the property owners to settle a civil matter. But the board also voted for an inspection of one of the buildings on that street. That's because the tree has grown into it, and there's a natural gas line on the same side. That vote came following an arborist's report on the tree's threat to public safety.
It's not our job to get in the middle of disputes between property owners. Our job is to look at what is best for the village of Brooklyn, what is going to be safe for the people of Brooklyn.
According to court documents, when tree management workers came to cut down another tree in the area, this man allegedly called Greene County Dispatch and said that he was, quote, going to start shooting people if they tried to cut his tree down. Another 911 caller reported a man exiting the building and shooting a rifle into the air. This prompted election officials to move to a backup polling place.
Happening today, a man is due in court this morning, charged in the brutal murder of a toddler. Marshawn Giles is being held on a $1 million cash bond. The charges include first-degree intentional homicide and child sexual assault. It follows an incident last April at a Madison home. Investigators say Giles assaulted the 20-month-old who died of blunt force trauma to the head. He's also charged with beating the toddler's mother. Giles has a motion hearing 8:30 this morning.
6:07 now. It is popular on Instagram and was one of Oprah's favorite things, but now the Bindle water bottle is being recalled after Consumer Reports found potentially dangerous levels of lead.
That's right. Here's more on the danger lurking inside of this water bottle and some good alternatives to keep you safely hydrated. Once one of Oprah's favorite things, Bindle is voluntarily recalling its Sip and Stash water bottle after Consumer Reports tests found alarmingly high levels of lead in the bottle's bottom storage compartment. Levels that were over 1,000 times the amount allowed in many consumer products.
In the Bindle bottle's bottom storage compartment, there's a spot of lead solder that's sealing the different parts of the bottle together. So anything that you put into the storage compartment can potentially become contaminated with lead. Exposure to lead can increase cancer risk, cause reproductive harm, and hurt brain and nervous system development. Another hidden danger in these bottles? CR's tests also found some of them contained bisphenol A, or BPA, a chemical linked to fertility problems and certain cancers, even though the company claims the product to be BPA-free. Because of these reasons, CR is warning consumers to immediately stop using all of Bindle's water bottles. Bindle has said that production of Bindle bottles has been suspended and will be overhauled going forward, eliminating the presence of exposed lead anywhere on future products. If you have a Bindle bottle and want to contact the manufacturer, go to Bindle's recall page at bindlebottle.com/pages/recall and complete the form to receive a free repair kit.
Guy sounds familiar.
Hey, how is he there and right here at the same time? Well, the Bindle bottle has since been removed from Oprah's list of favorite things. To report a dangerous product or a product-related injury, you can go to saferproducts.com.
Coming up, while Packers fans wait for Aaron Rodgers to make his decision public about his future, the team is signing one of their explosive rising stars.
And happy Pie Day in the 608. We're gearing up for the annual pie eating contest here on News 3 Now this morning. We've got the cherry pie ready and the trophy. Coming up after the break, we're going to meet the contestants and see who's going to be taking away this trophy today. Stay with us. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
At Pick and Save, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
And Doug.
Hey man, nice base. Clearly you're a safe driver. You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Woo! We gotta go again.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
So with a Planet Fitness Black Card, I'll get a post-workout glow like that guy.
Everybody knows that you need to glow, you need to glow, the glow, the grow.
And I get a free Amazon Halo to track my fitness and sleep.
Cause when you got the glow, there is no stopping what you want to do. Oh.
And I can bring a friend.
It's a way of life.
Okay, sign me up.
Sign up for the PF Black Card for $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get a free Amazon Halo View. Ends March 15th. It's glow time.
Oh no, I think I lost my debit card.
Okay, don't panic.
Don't panic, we're in a mall. Some stranger's probably tapping new shoes, tapping a washer-dryer combo, just tapping everything in sight.
It's okay, just tap your phone. With BMO, you can use your phone to freeze and unfreeze a lost card.
I can?
And you can always get a new card instantly at a BMO branch.
I got my tap back.
You ever seen someone this excited about a debit card before?
Oh yeah. Not this excited.
When a bank gives you instant peace of mind, that's the BMO effect.
Spring is in the air, and you know what that means. It's Feldco season.
Feldco season. It means 50% off windows with no money down, no payments, and no interest until 2024. So you can replace those eyesores without breaking the bank. It means getting the windows you want fast, so your home's ready for the warmer weather ahead. It's the season of home renewal. It's Feldco season.
This offer won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
McGann Furniture and Flooring has a question for you. Do you have a hard time sleeping comfortably through the night? Is your mattress 10 years old or even older? Chances are you're due for a new one. Mattress technology has changed a lot in the last 10 years. Our experienced staff will help you find the right style, construction, and firmness that will give you years of sleeping comfort. And remember, we don't raise prices, only to lower them later for a sale. With delivery and disposal of your old set, we make it easy to have the bed of your dreams at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
When your door is always open, so is the fridge. At Pick and Save, however you shop, in-store, pickup, or delivery, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards. That's a win-win-win. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
It is Pie Day, March 14th, 314. And if you've been watching us over the years, you know what we do on today. We have our annual pie eating contest.
Yeah, that's right. Our Josh Sprider live in Middleton at an area favorite this morning, getting ready for that favorite tradition. And we've got some familiar faces to meet in just a minute. But Josh, it's a busy day over there in Middleton.
This is a busy day. It's Pie Day, and they are ready to rock. They're going to be opening their doors here within the next hour, and it's going to be huge, guys. So we have a lot to talk about. First, I want to bring in Ashley Williams because you guys are super excited. Pie Day is one of your favorite days of the year.
Yes, it's one of our busiest days of the year.
How do you even prepare for a day like this?
You have to stock up with inventory, make sure everybody's scheduled, whether they want to or not, and just make sure you just prep ahead.
Because you guys have, obviously, your fan favorites that come here, but you always have new people that check it out as well.
Yes. So we have to make sure we stock up We want to make sure no one's disappointed, especially our new customers. We make new customers every day, so I'm just excited for them to come taste the pie.
So the weather might be cold, but you can warm up with a piece of pie.
Yes, and coffee.
And coffee. You got to have the coffee. Okay, so now we got to get to the annual Pie Day eating contest. What are we looking at this year?
We're looking at cherry pie, and they have to eat it for a minute.
So we are looking at a half a cherry pie. That's what the contestants are going to be doing.
Cherry pie. And it'll be a minute, and then we'll see who can clean their plate the quickest.
It's that time to meet the contestants. Are we ready for this? Ashley, thank you so much. We've got 3 people today. Look at them all sitting right here. They are ready to rock. They are stretching their stomachs. They are ready to go. We're going to start with Bubba Hawbaker, one of our photographers and a master of everything. Bubba, what is your strategy this year?
Well, Judge, you're going to have to put, the jury is in because you're going to have to put me in contempt. I'm going to eat so much pie, the Delta beer officer is going to have to arrest me.
Oh, boy. Okay, and we have the veteran of the crew here, Will Loper. Will, you've been around since the beginning. This is 10 years for you.
10 years, yeah. Somehow I've been doing this since I was 17. Of course, I am just 27 right now. And, you know, there's been some rough years here and there, but I'm hoping this will be my comeback. Bub and I, bit of a feud, but this could be my year.
And our rookie of the crew, Pio, how are you shaping up for this?
Well, I am the rookie. However, I do have the scientific method behind me, so I've been hypothesizing all year, and we are going to experiment with how we're going to get that pie down the gullet.
Oh my gosh, you guys, if that doesn't want you to get tuned in for this next segment, I don't know what does. You guys, we have about 25 minutes to get ready for this annual Pie Day eating contest. Are you guys making any bets back in the studio? Anybody you think that's going to be taking away the win so far?
I just want to see a nice clean game. I hope.
My money is on Bubba.
I hope everybody has fun.
Screw the clean game. Will Loper. Hello, Will. I'm Shane. Finally get to see your face. This is hilarious. I never actually get to see him on Saturday mornings.
I know you always hear his voice.
Always hear his voice.
We get the pleasure of seeing Will once a year for the pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest. They
10
all
years.
come out, right?
You know, wouldn't that be great though? I want everyone to win, of course.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool if Will won it on his 10th
3.
anniversary?
Everyone gets a trophy in Stanford's mind. All right. All right, Josh, thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, if you have an idea for In the 608, Josh is always looking for some inspiration. Let's take the graphic. There we go. He's at Josh Spreiter TV on social media, or email him for a chance to be featured.
That's right. Now let's send things over to Greg Barnard. He is here with your first warn weather forecast. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning. Everyone wins. You're eating pie for in the morning. So really, like I said, we got mild conditions coming for tomorrow after a cold start, but then we do turn wet and kind of windy for this system that's coming basically Wednesday night through Friday. So really what we're looking at, windy conditions tomorrow night, Wednesday night and Thursday nights, one before the system and one kind of on the backside of the system. Rain looks kind of likely Thursday. I think more Thursday evening. A little iffy maybe Thursday morning's commute. We'll keep an eye on that. And then colder. Definitely good some snow on Friday. Doesn't look to be a lot of accumulating snow, but it definitely will be much colder as we get towards St. Patrick's Day. So what we don't know right set precipitation type, I think we'll turn to snow Thursday night. How much snow falls on Friday is still kind of in question. Road impacts Friday. It gets harder as you get towards mid-March to get a lot of accumulation on roads if you don't have the rate and it's during the day. So something we'll keep in mind of, but that doesn't look to be significant. I think the wind and the cold temperatures will be more in the mind. As high pressure slips off the east here in a couple days, we're going to see winds turn around from the south. 2 systems, that one that's impacting California with all the heavy rain, lower elevations and snow, that's going to eventually progress and make its way to the plains over a couple days here, along with one to the north. So they're going to set up just to the west Thursday morning. That means rain, obviously, showers. We'll see winds coming up too. Overall, we look at temperatures today. In the meantime, before we get there, cold temperatures today. By the time we get this afternoon, we're probably only looking at getting right around freezing. The good news is once we get tonight, the winds are going to turn around. So that means our temperatures overnight, as you wake up tomorrow morning, should be about 10 to 15 degrees warmer, more mid to upper 20s with that silly wind. That'll increase tomorrow afternoon, along with the temperatures and the cloud cover. So tomorrow we're looking more at like mid 40s. The one notice thing is the winds. Definitely tomorrow evening, wind gusts could be approaching 30 miles per hour ahead of the system as you see southerly winds. As we go behind the system, going to Thursday, strong northerly winds will be the focus, and that'll be the thing that we'll look for St. Patrick's evening too. Strong gusty winds, but out of the north, so definitely colder. Overall, 10 days you see warming up, more mid-40s tomorrow, maybe getting close to 50 Thursday before the rain comes. Colder Friday for St. Patrick's Day and all those activities. Start of the weekend looks cold, and then we do modify a little bit to the start of official spring come Monday.
men's basketball team is days away from playing in the Final Four. It's their first trip there since 2014. And as Jordan Reed found out, when they take the court in Fort Wayne, Indiana, they'll be playing for something bigger than basketball, just like they've been doing all season long.
Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4.
4. To some, it's just a number. But to the Whitewater men's basketball program, it's everything. Last July, the Warhawks unexpectedly lost one of their own.
The tragedy we went through with Derek Ray has unified these guys. It's brought them together. It's given them purpose.
And since Derek's passing, this team is finding any and every way to honor him.
Before every practice, before lift, before games, we start off everything with 4 push-ups. When we break it down with the team, we say DG4. When we do pictures, we always hold up 4 for Derek's number. So the number 4 really means more to us than a lot of people could even understand.
You know, they're playing for their fallen teammate and their friend. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud of how they've kept his memory alive and played in his honor, you know, FaceTiming his mom in the locker room after the game so she can be part of it. His mom cutting down the net when we won the conference tournament championship. They're more together than any group I've ever coached, and that has shown itself on the floor.
Just texting him before the season, before he came here, he told me he wanted to win the Natty, so if we could win this Natty and bring it back, it would mean a lot for us and him and his mother.
In a season dedicated to DG4, this group is just days away from taking the court in the Final Four. In Whitewater, Jordan Reed, News 3 Sports.
For the first time since 1996, the Badger men's basketball team will play in the NIT tournament. Wisconsin earned the 2 seed in their quad and will host Bradley tonight in a late one. Tip-off is set for 8:30. Now, as far as motivation when they hit the court, Greg Gard isn't worried. He made it clear to his team they're playing in this tournament to win it all.
Understanding you're going to play a really good team no matter who we're going to get, whether we were going to be sent to Dayton in the first 4 or we were going to be somewhere in the tournament or we were going to be in the NIT. It's another opportunity for us to play a really good team, and I'll play the lineups that give us the best chance to have success on the court. And we wouldn't be in it if we didn't want to think we could try to go win it. We're not doing this as a recreational activity.
Despite conflicting reports from NFL insiders that said the deal is done, he's a Jet, and nothing has happened, we're still waiting for a decision from Aaron Rodgers. And as we and the Packers wait, well, the franchise did make a move. They re-signed return specialist Keyshawn Nixon to a 1-year deal worth up to $6 million. The first-team All-Pro led the league last season with 5 kickoff returns of 50-plus yards. Back to you.
Now at 5 with Eric, Susan, and Gary. Weeknights.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
My name's Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Garage doors do not like the cold weather at all. As soon as it gets cold springs, parts will burn.
At Precision, we can fix any make or model, usually the same day.
Rain, sleet, or snow, we're good to go.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, one sec. But US Cellular gives you just 1 line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just 1 line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get 1 line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Right now at the Century House, purchase any Fjords furniture and receive up to 20% off. All models, all sizes, all colors. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Good news! This just in. Your Ford dealers have fresh shipments of their award-winning SUV lineup in stock and ready for you to drive home today. Get your hands on a new Ford, the #1 brand in SUV owner loyalty, including Bronco Sport with standard GOAT modes and Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And now, here's more good news. Now get a 2022 Explorer with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Introducing Astapro Allergy. Now available without a prescription. Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free spray. While Flonase takes hours, Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. So you can Astapro and go.
Two candidates for Supreme Court. Two very different beliefs. Judge Janet Protasewicz. She believes women should have the freedom to make their own decisions on abortion. Extremist Dan Kelly. He supports the 1849 law that takes away women's rights and criminalizes abortion, even in cases of rape, incest, and health of the mother. So who represents you? An extremist or a common sense judge? Vote by April 4th.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
Well, here's some motivation for you on a Tuesday. We are sharing some video of a grandmother who's checking off her bucket list. Here is Leah Dickey out in Arizona. She's living her best life, checking off that list. Since she was a kid, she's always wanted to jump out of an airplane, so she did just that to celebrate her 90th birthday.
Wow.
Her message to everyone out there: try everything, get out there and live and do it.
Look at her. She's just going out there, not a fear in the world. I wouldn't do that right now. I'm 24 years old.
Yeah.
Props to you, Leah. That is pretty amazing.
Hey, we're back with the pie eating contest. Don't go anywhere.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Mad City, a division of Renewity, the local service you deserve, now backed by unmatched national strength. We are Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Get a new bath, shower, or walk-in tub installed in as little as 1 day, back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, once you receive a free design consultation, your price is locked in and guaranteed for 1 year. Call Mad City Baz now for our Spring into Savings event. Receive $1,000 off a new bath or shower. 48 months, 0 interest. Senior military discounts plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. Ask about our Do More discount on windows or cabinet refacing. Mad City, a division of Renewity, the local service you deserve, now backed by unmatched national strength.
It was all very, very professional. Very professional. I really appreciate that the craftsmanship was terrific. It was top of the line, and I just really liked it.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers. Check out this tub to shower conversion, customized with grab bars, handhelds, and a beautiful shower door, installed in as little as 1 day. Plus, ask about Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee and call now during our Spring into Savings event. Receive $1,000 off a new bath or shower, 48 months, 0 interest. Senior military discounts plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. Here's that number again, 608-729-4466.
Hi, I'm Gary Canolti, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me as we explore classic Italy, October 7th through the 15th. Discover Tuscany's charming countryside, Venice's grand waterways, and the magnificent art of Florence. We'll also spend time in the ancient city of Rome, visiting historical landmarks such as the Colosseum and the Sistine Chapel. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, for more information and to watch a travel show. Or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Right now, financial fallout and efforts to prop up the nation's banks. What the recent collapses mean for your money.
Also, a warning about a convincing scam targeting low-income Wisconsinites. What to watch out for and how to be proactive to protect your accounts.
And it's definitely cold out there as you step outside. I'm tracking actually more warmer conditions for later tomorrow, as well as rain coming back into the forecast.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan. It is Pi Day. We're going to get to all things Pi Day in just a little bit, but we're going to start off with a check on your first warn weather forecast. Greg Barnhart is here with that this morning.
It's cold out there.
It is definitely
single digits. Did we make it to the single digits yet?
Not yet. We're 13 degrees right now at the airport, but I'm sure other areas outside of the city probably have made it to the single digits. Further west, right now 10 degrees in Bosqueville. Further north, actually 12 below zero in Black River Falls still, so well below zero up there. So definitely, like I said, we should be about mid-20s right now. -9 is the record for Madison today, so we're not quite at that level, but definitely it is cold for mid-March. High temperature today only going to get up to about the low to maybe mid-30s. Plenty of sunshine though, but once again, still cold conditions, about 10 degrees below what we should be this time of year. And Pi, yes, we got Pi forecast, and there's a whole number for you there too. As you look at temperatures right now, we're only expecting to get up into about around the 30 degrees. Plenty of sunshine, light winds. Once again, still going to be kind of cold as we look out there. As we look at traffic right now outside, nothing going on, pretty good. Road conditions are good too, no incidents to speak of, so traffic-wise, we're actually looking also okay today. We'll kind of come up and we'll explain how warm we're going to get, how fast the snow's going to melt, as well as some rain that's coming back in the forecast a bit later here in the broadcast.
Okay, Greg, thank you. And you can stay on top of those changing conditions by downloading the First Warn Weather app. Just search for WISC Weather in your app store.
Let's take a live look at the Capitol this morning. Federal government working to keep Wall Street on track after two major banks collapsed over the weekend. Foreign markets already showing us just how widespread the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank really is. Foreign markets this morning currently opening, and they are showing that oil prices are down a bit. Asia Pacific banks, though, they lost up to 7%. Overnight.
And new information this morning about how the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank are affecting the national markets and what we should be concerned about here at home.
It's being called the third largest bank failure in U.S. history, only passed by the 1985 Ohio bank collapse and the first major collapse since 2008. Yesterday, many of you heard President Biden assuring the nation that your deposits will be there when you need them. The federal government has agreed to cover deposits over the federally insured amount of $250,000.
The federal government also assuring taxpayers that their money will not be used to bail out these banks. With the assurances of the government, several banks took a major fall on Wall Street yesterday.
Investors dumped their stocks with First Republic Bank. It closed down more than 60%. Charles Schwab, Fifth Third Bank, and Huntington Bank shares also dropping by double digits. Smaller banks falling drastically. Major banks, though, actually navigated fairly well yesterday. J.P. Morgan, the largest bank in the nation, fell only 1.8%. Officials saying that trust in the largest and most heavily regulated banks remains high.
And the Wisconsin Bankers Association says banks here in the Badger State are safe. The president of the association said Wisconsin banks do not operate in the manner that caused the failure of Silicon Valley Bank in Santa Clara and Signature Bank in New York.
In other news this morning, a woman under arrest after pulling the shirt over a bus driver's head and attacking him while he drove. This happened near the temporary men's homeless shelter on Zaire Road in Madison. After attacking the bus driver, she got off the bus, exposed herself, then spat on people nearby, as well as officers. Officers arrested her for second-degree recklessly endangering safety, simple battery, and discharging bodily fluids at a public safety worker.
A former UW-Madison graduate student now facing charges for threatening to kill the children of several students and staff members. 32-year-old Arvin Mather was arrested in Michigan on Friday after traveling from Copenhagen. He is accused of threatening 9 people via email. Court documents show among those emails was one to an anthropology professor where Mather said 2 other people that he threatened should sue him, otherwise he will murder their children. Mather will be in court for a detention hearing this morning.
Now to a warning about a scam targeting people using food share benefits. The state says crooks are using text messages. The texts appear to be real and ask for account and PIN numbers. The DHS investigation says the scam asked by text for food share members to call and confirm PIN numbers to avoid benefits being locked. The DHS says treat your food share like you would any other account.
Taking that proactive role and treating their food share money just like they would their own bank account and other money will be really helpful to prevent the fraud while we on the back end continue to investigate and fight the fraud.
Another way to be proactive is by monitoring your benefits, changing your PIN often, and checking the source of these messages before giving any information away. Whenever you receive a text message asking for personal information, always be cautious. And if you aren't sure, call your provider to double check.
6:35 Lunchables will soon become a part of school lunch programs. Kraft Heinz, the company behind Lunchables, said that 2 varieties will hit cafeterias this fall. These will be different from what you see in a store, as the company will have to improve nutrition to meet National Lunch Program guidelines. This announcement coming as the USDA is announcing changes aimed at reducing sugar and sodium levels in school-provided lunches.
Electric bikes returning to Dane County this week, a sign that spring is right around the corner. B-Cycle, they are bringing their bikes out for the season tomorrow. The company says 2023 is going to be its largest expansion ever, bringing some of those bikes and charging stations to Fitchburg. That expansion, thanks in part to the DOT's Transportation Alternatives Program. That included a grant helping add 20 new stations and more than 100 additional e-bikes over the coming years.
All right, looking forward to that tomorrow. It is 6:36. We're taking a live look outside this morning. It's a chilly start for mid-March. Greg is tracking that next system. Whether we're going to see some rain or snow, that's next in his First Warn forecast.
And it's almost pie time, our annual contest on News 3 Now this morning. The contestants are ready. They are gearing up for our annual tradition as we celebrate 10 years. And we're back in the 608 right after this.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale going on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC.
Now's the time to save on big projects. Hurry into Menards for 11% off everything. Get 11% off easy flooring updates for your home. Find your style and save 11% on Patriot Lighting. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Or go even bigger and get 11% off a new kitchen. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there is now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
You've got places to be, things to do, goals to crush. So at Basecamp Fitness, we packed 50 minutes worth of calorie burn into just 35. How do we do it? By switching between 60-second intervals of air bike cardio and strength training to keep the workout and your progress moving forward fast, no matter what level you're at. Take a free class, join, and get a $100 Lululemon gift card through March 31st. Visit any of our 3 Madison locations or basecampfitness.com.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture, ETC.
News 3 Now, first warn weather. When you're planning your day, accuracy matters. Trust Madison certified most accurate team, so you'll know what to expect when you head out the door. First warn weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
The candidates for Madison mayor face off. News 3 Now, channel3000.com, and the Cap Times present a debate between Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway and challenger Gloria Reyes.
Watch live streaming March 27th and replayed March 28th on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. It is 6:40. If part of your plan for the new year has been to get up and get moving a little bit more, you might want to listen up for this story. A new study suggests a simple prescription for those of us who sit for long periods during the day. Some quick strolls throughout the day can go a long way. Scientists have known for years that spending too much time sitting down can increase the risk for heart disease, diabetes, and even some forms of cancer. But Dr. Keith Diaz at Columbia University Irving Medical Center says his new research is revealing a simple solution.
Taking a walking break every half hour and walking for 5 minutes reduced the blood sugar spike by 60%. Those are levels that are similar to what you'd see if someone were using insulin injections or diabetic medications to control blood sugar.
Now, it may not be a magic pill, but it is a change to help improve your overall health.
Yeah, especially blood sugar. That's incredible.
Yeah, an easy one, too.
Hey, sleep is still good for us. New studies suggest that Americans aren't getting enough, though. The Apple Heart and Movement Study found only about 31% of participants got the recommended hours of sleep, which is between 7 and 9 hours. Average of participants was 6.5 hours. The American Heart Association has added sleep to its life essentials list.
Yeah, we would fall in that category of not getting enough. 7 to 9 sounds like an absolute dream, but hey, got to get your sleep. It is always an important kind of foundation for your health. All right, let's send things over now. It is 6:41. Greg Barnard here is here with your first warn weather.
Yeah, we still got some warmer temperatures coming up after the cold start, but then we do have a wet system coming for Thursday and then turns into colder to Friday. So if we skip ahead to that, really what we're going to expect is the winds start to pick up what we know right now Wednesday night ahead of it, and then Thursday night more behind it. Rain definitely on Thursday. I think more likely is Thursday evening. Maybe spotty for the morning commute, but more for the evening one. And then colder with snow likely. We're going to see some snow on Fridays. Definitely colder and definitely more windier from the north. So how much snow we don't know. That's kind of what we don't know how much we're going to see of that Friday. Don't think we'll see a lot. The transition will happen maybe sometime Thursday night into Friday. I don't see a road issue quite yet for Thursday morning. And then road impacts Friday, even though we are snowing, it is mid-March. You just definitely need to see a lot of snow to get road impacts during the day just because of the higher sun angle. Keeps the roads a little bit warmer, so you definitely don't see it. The system that we're watching is out to the west. High pressure right now slides east or southeast, and then we have two systems. The one main one really is the one that's impacting California with all the low-level flooding going on and the higher elevation snow. Two pieces will come across here and then park probably just to the west of us as we come towards Thursday morning. Ahead of it, southerly winds. By Thursday, it'll be close enough to bring rain, and then as it pushes east, we'll see a wraparound change to some snow probably. But in the meantime, today, we're not going to see temperatures really improve that much as we go on this afternoon. We'll probably only once again get around freezing with light winds. They'll start turning around from the south. You see tonight, that means tomorrow morning, we should wake up to maybe about 10 to 15 degrees warmer, more mid-20s. And then tomorrow, definitely see a lot more warmer temperatures as we start increasing the winds out of the south. So by the time we get to the afternoon hours, we're looking at probably the mid-40s for many locations, along with strong winds and more cloud cover to speak of. That system that we're watching, if you track it through, overall it's going to lift to the north, bring rain probably Thursday, and then as you see lift northeast, It'll transition probably to snow sometime Thursday night, a better shot further north, but I do think we'll see a little bit of snow coming, and then coming to Friday, just on and off flurries, but definitely cold conditions. If you're looking at St. Patrick's Day too, right now it does look kind of chilly for even all day and evening activities. 35 degrees, probably windy conditions out of the north. A few snow showers, but definitely we'll feel back to winter type conditions that we will be for the next couple days when we hit those 40 degrees, as you see in the 10-day. We'll top off 48 and then drop pretty quickly back down, more typical 35. Cold start to the weekend, and then we moderate a little bit to start the new week as we start spring officially comes Monday afternoon with a high about 43.
Can't wait for more of those 40s.
It's kind of back and forth right now. That's kind of March, so we're up and we're down.
We'll get there.
We're getting there.
Thanks, Greg. You guys know what time it is?
What time is it, Chris?
It's pie time.
Let's go out to Josh Sprider. He's live in Middleton at an area favorite this morning. Josh, tell us about those pies.
Hey guys, we are ready to rock and roll. I'm holding this year's trophy. This is a big trophy because we're celebrating 10 years of the Pie Day Eating Contest here on News 3 Now this morning. So this is bigger than ever before here. Ashley Williams is with Auburn Avenue Diner. Ashley, how are you feeling ahead of this?
I'm just waiting for Will to get messy. That's all.
We know it's coming. We know it's coming. Okay, what are the rules and regulations this year?
So they have a minute to eat the pie. Whoever completes their plate the fastest, within that minute wins.
And you're going to be the judge of this and talk about the pie that is this year's specialty.
Yes, so the pie is the cherry pie. I wanted to pair it with the beer that we're selling. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the partnership with Delta Beer Lab we featured a little earlier. Okay, so you're going to help me. We've got Bubba, Will, and our rookie this year. That's Pia over there from Delta Beer Lab. So 2 defending champions and 1 rookie. So we're going to see what happens. Ashley, the time is all yours.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we're off and running right away. We've got some noises as well. Look at this. Will is already a mess. Will's been here since the very beginning, 10 years for him. Pio to the left, the rookie over there, figuring out his stuff. And then we've got Bubba over here as well. Bubba has been busy. He spent the morning really stretching that stomach, ready to go. Boy, Will is getting right into it. I don't really know. That doesn't look like pie anymore to me. Ashley, where are we at with time? We are 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go, guys. We are halfway along. Again, the annual Pie Day Eating Contest here on News 3 Now this morning. Let's see who's going to do it. This is going to be a difficult one, guys, here, because I feel like Bubba and Pio right along the same. Will has got a little bit of a lot going on. Last 10 seconds, guys. Here we go. Ashley, count them down.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And here we are. Well, we got a round of applause in the back over there, too.
Oh, my God.
We're going to figure out who did what here.
You know, surprisingly, I'll have to give it to Will this year.
Will Loper. Will Loper. You know, I hate to talk to you because I know you're trying to scarf down the rest of that pie there. But, hey, this is kind of fitting because you've been around since the very beginning, 10 years for you.
Everyone loves a comeback story. An underdog. And this year, I did it. I did it.
Well, you did it. Congratulations. Bubba, it just wasn't your year.
You know, next year, but cherries, I'm not a big cherry pie fan.
I have to say, like, look at you. You're all cleaned up. Will, not so much. Okay, Pio, this was your first year, and this was kind of a last-minute entry for you. How was it?
I did not prepare for this.
Maybe it would have been better. You should have been drinking.
I was washing it down.
Oh, you were washing it down with that cherry pie cider beer that you can check out later today. Well, nice job, gentlemen. As always, appreciate this. This was some great television. Ashley, what a morning.
I know. It's so exciting. I can't believe it.
And the day is just starting. You guys are going to be opening your doors here at 7:30. Come early.
Come early. We're short-staffed up front, so just be patient and kind and nice and wait, but we'll get to you.
You guys are doing your best. Of course, you've got pies. You also have some pie cookies here, too, so you got a little bit of everything.
Yes, we did. We have pie cookies, pies, slices. We'll have whole pies to sell for a limited time, so I would come in early if you want them.
And wear your Pie Day t-shirt because why?
Yes, wear your Pie Day t-shirt because you'll get a free slice of pie. If you wear this lovely limited edition t-shirt and you buy one, you can get $3.14 for a whole year for a slice of pie.
Wonderful. Ashley, thank you as always. Appreciate it. Oh, my gosh, so much fun. Well, guys, what do you think there in the studio? This is pretty good stuff here.
Can I see those plates? Can we zoom in on Will's plate? I want to see how much is left.
Oh my gosh, they're still eating. They're still eating.
That looks nothing like a pie.
Demolished.
The undisputed
Absolutely
champ,
demolished.
10th year, Will Loper, though. Gotta give him props.
I hear Bubba though. When Bubba says he's not a big cherry pie fan, cherry's got to be tough going in, just because how tart it is.
Yeah, but they got to slide right down.
I don't think it just slides right down. I have to disagree with you there.
Well, if you're chugging down some of those beers, maybe that helps.
Why not? Chugging that dessert beer. Oh man, this was great.
We do have to give out the trophy.
Presentation time.
Okay.
Oh boy. Your messy hands. I'm just going to do that. Yep, right there.
Congratulations.
There it is. Congratulations, Will Loper. Happy 10 years, guy. Get out, get your pie today.
Awesome. Josh Sprider, thanks a lot. Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. All right, coming up in the morning sprint, some new details and developments in the high school basketball investigation that sparked a conversation about race.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
It's time to march into deer season. Get your John Deere 1025R with a 120R loader for just $195 per month. Get a John Deere now and
power up at Sloan's.
Think Sloan's first.
When the weather gets cold, we're thinking, wish it was spring break. No, not that one. This one. Well, we can't change the weather here, but at Precision Garage Door, we can change this any day, the same day.
For 75 years, DePaco has been more than local. It's a member-owned, not-for-profit cooperative that has grown into a vital community resource, a place where members can build a life worth loving. When you join DePaco, you own it. Your money stays here, enriching the lives of your friends and neighbors. DePaco strives to carry out the mission envisioned by the 10 meatpacking employees who founded it, to create a brighter community for all. To learn more about DePaco and how to become a member, go to depaco.com/join.
This ring is a commitment. After we got married, I got very sick. He would come every day to help me walk again. And now I'm back. This is a reminder
that love endures all.
Express your extraordinary love. Jared, love brilliantly.
It's Hy-Vee's BOGO sale. One day only this Tuesday. Buy one 7-Up 6-pack, get one free. Buy one, get one free on Hy-Vee potato chips. Buy one, get one free on a 2-entree Hy-Vee Chinese meal. Buy one 24-pack of Hy-Vee purified water, get one free. Buy one, get one free on Hy-Vee cottage cheese. And buy one, get one free on Josie's Organics salads while supplies last. Don't miss Hy-Vee's BOGO sale this Tuesday, only at Hy-Vee.
Thank you so much for picking up.
When you really desperately need to talk to your insurance company, when you're having one of the worst days of your life,
What do people do at a time like this?
sometimes you just want to talk to someone, a person, not a robot or a recording or an app. Oh, sure, we have all that stuff.
By Friday.
But on a day like that,
Just like that?
that phone line can end up feeling like a lifeline.
Thank you so much for listening.
At a time like that, you want a company like West Bend, because the worst brings out our best.
Brothers Maine has been family-owned since 1938. Some of us were born into this family, and others chose to join through the years. Now, we know you can't replace family, but you can replace appliances, and Brothers Maine is here for you when one breaks down. Our in-house team has delivered ranges to washers to refrigerators to hectic households in a pinch, oftentimes the next day. Just because an appliance breaks down doesn't mean you have to. We're not big box. We're Brothers Maine. We want you to feel like family here.
Run with Sloan's on a John Deere X350, built for taking it easy. Get yours for $57 per month with 4.9% for 60 months and nothing down. Get a John Deere now and
Power up at Sloan's.
think Sloan's first.
A1 Furniture and Mattress, Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
We start with the school district of Beloit updating its safety policies and procedures. This comes after alleged racist behavior from fans of the Muskego High School team during a boys basketball game earlier this year. In a letter to district families, the Beloit school superintendent said that there will be a zero-tolerance policy and for poor sportsmanship, and penalties could be added for unsportsmanlike conduct. The superintendent went on to say that if troubling behavior continued, their players will pack up and leave.
The Wisconsin Bankers Association says banks in the Badger State are safe despite the failure of the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank over the weekend. The president of the Wisconsin Bankers Association said Wisconsin banks don't operate in the manner that caused the failure of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank.
A newborn baby that was found dead in a field in Whitewater earlier this month was left there less than 48 hours before he was found. The boy was found in a plastic bag inside of a cardboard box. He was wrapped in a light-colored t-shirt and was not wearing any other clothing. To date, police have not identified anyone as a suspect in the baby's death.
Heartbreaking. Following a 4-hour meeting, members of the Madison Plan Commission voted unanimously to approve the demolition of the Filene House. It's to make way for over 300 new apartment buildings. The Filene House's historical significance has been debated as President Truman gave a speech there back in the 50s. Locals say the apartments won't match the neighborhood, while commission members say housing is more important than this building's history. The Plan Commission's recommendation heads now to the Common Council for full approval.
The Society of St. Vincent de Paul Madison is celebrating the groundbreaking of a new building. Located on South Baldwin Street, the new construction will offer improved community programming and restored thrift retail space. The current thrift store will remain open during the construction.
Never before seen perspective from Mars here. So we've got those rovers roaming around Mars, right? They've never looked up, which is fascinating. These are images from Curiosity rover. After a 10-year journey, researchers decided that, yeah, we should probably tilt this thing up. These are the first images we have of the sun's rays hitting the red planet.
Very cool.
And it's a cold warning as you step outside, especially for the bus pickup right now. Only 9 degrees or around 10 degrees. It will warm up to about 32. Plenty of sunshine, but still definitely cold for March. Like I said, 3 things to know. Definitely cold through tomorrow. We got breezy conditions more Wednesday evening, and the rain starts coming in Thursday with maybe some snow come Friday. High temperatures today around freezing for most areas. Tonight, much warmer conditions. We're expecting about 15 degrees warmer than what you had this morning, so mid-20s definitely feels better. But then the rain comes Thursday, as you see in the 10-day forecast, and then conditions get definitely cold as you get towards St. Patrick's Day, with temperatures in the mid-30s, followed by a cold weekend. And yes, spring is officially here come next Monday, with temperatures back should be about 43 degrees.
All right, thanks, Greg. Hey, happy Pi Day, everybody. Celebrate accordingly. We're back in 30 minutes with another news and weather update. We'll leave you with this beautiful shot of the southern Wisconsin horizon as the sun is about to come up here. We're back.